never-ending series of battles. Even when one skirmish has been won, the law must prepare for another. On the 10th of last month, the Highway Patrol formulated a daring plan to try and apprehend the unknown members of a crime ring by offering its jailed leader as a bait for a kidnapping.
Williams back from upstate yet?
Yes, he's in the lab.
Have him come into my office.
Right.
See if you can get me an appointment with Johnson after 4 o'clock. Right.
Hi.
Hi, how are things in Somerset?
Oh, normal. Something going here?
Yeah, we got an assignment. We're taking Wilson to the state pen tomorrow.
I heard that on the news a little while ago. I was surprised it leaked out.
Oh, it didn't leak out. We gave it out.
I thought with somebody as important as Wilson, we'd try to keep it a secret.
Well, how much you know about Wilson?
Well, he's supposed to be one of the top crime bosses in the country. Been after him for years. The details, not much to know about him.
Let me tell you, in 10 years, he built a syndicate that controlled everything from narcotics to the numbers racket. And he didn't do it by himself.
Yeah, he's the only one of the gang we're able to get. The rest of them are still running around loose.
That's who we're after. That's why we publicized this. So they'll know in advance we're going to pick Wilson up. We hope they go for the bait.
Well, that's pretty risky, isn't it? Especially if the man with us is really going to be Wilson.
It's got to be Wilson. The gang wouldn't make a move unless they knew for sure it was. Now, it's a risk, but a calculated risk. I'm going to take you for a ride. You might find it interesting. Come on.
You got them all?
Same story, all the papers.
Condemned gang chief Ted Wilson to be driven to state penitentiary tomorrow to await execution. Finally, the last link in our plan when they take him. Funny thing the cops tell us and save all our snooping.
Now, I wonder if it is so funny, Ellie. Look over here, all the details that they're given. Look, they'll be leaving at 9 o'clock in the morning. Where was it? Yeah, here. They'll be driving them in a highway patrol car. I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks.
What do you mean?
Well, remember at the court, all the precautions they took? Well, you think we were going to go right in and pull Ted right out of the courtroom, right? Well, doesn't stand a reason now. They got to drive him over 20 miles from the county jail to the state pen. They'd even be a little more careful, huh?
I don't know. They publicized these things before. There's only one route they can take. Maybe they figure since nothing happened, there's nothing to worry about.
Look, Ellie, let's face reality, huh? The coppers knew there was a gang involved in Ted's operations, huh? Now, this thing strikes me as if they're trying to walk us into a nice little trap.
What are you driving at, Al? Do you want out of this?
I didn't say that, did I, Ellie? Now, the boys are with you. You know that. Ted's our boss, our friend. We want him out as much as you do.
Not quite as much as I do. He's my husband. I love him. The only reason you're trying to help him is because you know what a threat he is. If he reaches that death house and you haven't tried to help him, he's gonna talk. And when he talks, that means you and Frank and all the other guys are gonna end up in the same place.
Okay, so it's out in the open. Okay, we gotta help him to save our own neck, we admit it. But look, Ellie, what possible good is it gonna do, Ted, if we're in a trap?
That's just the chance you're gonna have to take. They don't know our plan. That's the main advantage we have over them. Or don't you like the plan either, Al?
Plan's all right, Ellie. Look, you're running things. If you're willing to take a chance on a spot like that, it's okay with me.
If the cops are going to expect an ambush, this is one street they won't be looking. It's those deserted spots out of the country. That's the ones they're covering. Look, I don't want to be late for visiting hours. As soon as I've seen Ted, I want to go over everything again. It'll take us about 2 hours. I'm going to get my coat now.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you want everybody?
Yeah. get that, will you, Al?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Frank.
Yeah, Al. Ellie told me to check in. I just want to know what's cooking. Anything I should know about?
You read the newspapers, huh? The coppers couldn't have been more cooperative than if they were working for us.
Yeah, that's what scares me. They guarded that guy so much during the trial. Maybe it's a trick.
Look, I've gone all over that ground, Frank. Ellie's made a plan. Yeah, she's right here now. She's set.
Got more nerve than I have. The more I think about it, Al, now this is ridiculous. Can you talk?
No.
Well, I can. All we should be thinking about is our own necks. If Ted talks, we're dead. We gotta make sure that he doesn't.
Good point. Yeah, good point, Frank. I'm glad you like the plans. Yeah, I think we're a cinch to grab them off. Frank, how about having the boys up here in about 2 hours? How we want to check over all the plans again? Yeah, right.
What's the matter? Trouble with Frank?
Trouble with our boy, Frank? Nah, he thinks the plan's great. You know, Ellie, I've been thinking maybe you've been right all along at that. Yep. I'm pretty sure we can bring this off just the way you expect.
We will.
Well, this looks like a good spot.
Yeah, good spot for an ambush. We'll probably have to slow down coming around that curve. You're right about here before we pick up speed again.
That's why I put it down as our first hazard.
Yeah, they got Regas from both sides of the road. Probably have a car stashed up ahead on that turn.
Yeah, maybe, but the whole thing looks too good to me.
How do you mean?
Well, it's too obvious. These are smart guys we're dealing with. If they figure it's good enough for an ambush, they know we'll be expecting it. Come on, let's take a look around.
Hi, Ted.
Hi, Ellie. That hat new? I don't remember that.
What am I going to do with you? You never remember anything. Did you get my package?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Ellie. They're taking me tomorrow.
I know. I saw it in the papers. Can we talk?
Go ahead.
Everything's all set. It'll take about 20 minutes to get to the plane.
20 minutes. It'll take the cops that long to get an organized search underway. You sure about the pilot?
He can be trusted.
Good. Men all lined up?
Every one of them.
What about the plan? Do they think well of it?
Good. Frank thinks it couldn't be any better.
That's good.
The only one I had any trouble with is Al.
How do you mean?
Gee, honey, you know I'm going to do the best I can.
What do you mean about Al?
He figured because it was in the paper we were moving into a trap.
Just tell him you might be. But he doesn't have much choice. When I land in the state pen, I call for the warden and turn state's evidence. Maybe I'll still burn, but so help me, I won't be alone.
Okay, honey, okay. Take it easy. He understands.
I'll remind him.
Okay. I gotta cut this short. I got a lot of things to do. Don't worry, honey. If everything turns all right, we'll be on that plane tomorrow at this time.
I'm not worried. Not as long as you're handling it.
I love you, Ted.
That goes double for me. Take care of yourself, Ellie.
Anything over there?
No, nothing.
Nothing here either. Did you notice that cemetery a few miles back?
Yeah, I did. That's been bothering me.
Me too.
Be pretty natural for hearse to be going in or coming out as we drove by, and no trouble to hide 4 or 5 guys inside it.
Yeah, that's what bothers me. Let's go back and check the cemetery against our timetable. See if they got any funeral schedules. Come on, let's go.
All right, sit down, boys. This is the last chance we'll have to go over everything. Let's take it from the top. Al?
Okay. Tomorrow morning, 7:30, Bud and Frank meet Leo with the station wagon. Then they come over here and park by the curb next to the manhole. Start taking the junk out of the back. Road barriers, 2 toolboxes, and oh yeah, Leo drives over to 8th Street and waits.
The barrier. It's the real thing.
The real thing? It's the one we picked up last week from the gas main job, right, Leo?
Now, everything's going to depend upon this first call from the phone booth near the courthouse. They're going to bring him out this way, swing on into the street, take a right. Joe's got to be able to make a positive identification. We've got to know beyond any doubt that Ted's in that car.
Joe will be by the phone. When he makes the identification, he'll be calling us within seconds.
We've got 15 minutes to get from the courthouse to the barricade. That gives us plenty of time to get ready. Stick to the snub-nosed 38s. That's all you'll need at this close range.
Okay, boys? Well, then we just wait for your signal.
And make it look real when you're waiting. As if you guys are working down there in the manhole. Now, when the cops come out.
Wait until the car's alongside of us, and then Frank and the boys take care of the cops on their side.
Okay. Al and I'll take care of them on our side. Herb, you get in the car, take Ted out, take him down into the manhole. Have you memorized the underground map?
Memorize it. I'll bet I could find my way through every sewer in the city blindfolded.
Now, after you're down there, which way do you turn?
8th Street. It's marked down there.
Now, you'll have to hurry. You won't have more than 5 minutes, boys.
We can make it. I've checked it. Leo will be waiting there with a station wagon. We put Ted in, and that's it.
Okay, boys, that's all. You can go home now. But keep in touch in case I need you.
Good night, boys. You still set on that insurance office?
Perfect setup. Just the old man, practically no street business. He's got a phone and a back door for my getaway.
You want to take it over tonight?
No. You might have a family or friend. Somebody will miss him if he doesn't come home.
What happens if he doesn't open up tomorrow morning on time?
Not a chance. For the last 4 mornings, 8 o'clock sharp. Hasn't varied 1 minute.
Good for him. Well, anything else you can think of?
Oh, I don't know. We'll just keep going over the diagram until we know every single move. This thing has got to work with split-second precision. We don't want to get caught up in that traffic at Ponce intersection.
Well, those are the main routes. What do you think?
Well, we got 11 main hazards. They couldn't very well try anything around here.
Well, we can't be sure. But if they did, their big trouble would be getting away. They get jammed up in traffic and we'd catch them. I think they'll pick one of those deserted spots on the highway. Come on, let's go.
The highway patrol was ready. As far as was humanly possible, everything was in order. The trap was set and baited.
Morning. Everything all set?
Ready and waiting.
Call Captain Bellum, county jail for me, will you?
Right.
Well, I had a unit cover the route at dawn, sort of a last dry run. Everything looked all right.
There's one thing we haven't discussed at all.
What's that?
They might find it impossible to grab Wilson. If that's the case, they're going to try and kill him.
That's a real booby trap for us.
Yeah, well, the advance units are going to alert us if anything unusual happens. From then on, we're on our own. Matthews. Okay, put him on. Good morning, Captain Bellum. We're all set. It's about 8 o'clock now. Could you have Wilson ready at 8:55? We'll pick him up then, huh? Right, thanks a lot. Okay, let's get started. How you feel?
A little jumpy.
Me too.
Everything's working out real fine.
Yeah, I know.
Ellie, there he is.
Yeah. Right on the dot.
Shall we?
No, let's give him a minute. Okay.
Good morning. Don't say a word. Come on, get up. Get up, come on. That's it. Now let's go in the back. There's going to be no trouble. Hey!
get him in the back. Joe, the number here is Central 07896. Got it? Right.
Okay, got him tied and gagged.
Okay, get over to 8th Street and make sure Leo's all right. And be sure you park the car as close as you can here to the office.
Okay. Frank, I'll look up. The others below? Just listen. I don't think it's going to be quite as easy to grab Ted off as Ellie thinks. I kind of got a hunch the cops have set this up all for our benefit.
That's what I was trying to tell you yesterday on the phone.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't talk then. The way I see it, we're probably going to have to knock Ted off. And the cops with him.
It'll be a lot easier.
Think you can get Bud to go along with us on it?
There's no trouble there. He feels the same way. Just so long as Ted doesn't talk. That's all that counts.
Okay, let's just make sure that's the way it goes.
We will.
We're here to pick up Wilson. Is he ready? Could you get him, please? Put your hands against the wall.
What's the matter? Don't you trust the guards? They already searched me once.
Cuff him. Okay, let's go. Let me have that mic. 2150 to headquarters.
Headquarters by.
Have prisoner in custody. From now on, keep your fingers crossed. Stand by.
10-4. 3212. Proceed as directed. Headquarters to 2150. Proceed as directed. Headquarters to 3615. Stand by.
2150 to headquarters. Proceeding as planned. 10-4.
Yeah. You're sure Ted was in the car? Just one car? You're sure? How many cops? Okay, now call Pete. I just talked with Joe. They're on their way. One car, 2 cops. Ted's in the back with them.
Yeah?
I see they should be here in 12 minutes. That'll be 9:15.
Headquarters to 2150.
This is 3016. Why?
Escort units in position. Proceed as directed.
Now starting motor trouble. We'll pull into garage in 1 minute.
10-4.
Take it easy, boys. Shouldn't be too much longer now.
You know, it's 8 minutes after 9.
Yeah. What is it, Pete? Okay, I'll hang on.
What's the matter?
Pete says the cops just pulled into a garage on Bronson Street. Yeah, Pete. He says it looks like they have motor trouble.
Yeah, looks like a switch.
Look, Pete's close enough to see. There's nothing we can do but wait. Yes. You're sure? Well, you're close enough to see. Okay, thanks. The car just left the garage. Pete said Ted was in it.
Was he positive? They could have pulled a switch.
Pete said Ted was in it. Let's go.
Any minute now.
Headquarters to 2150. Caution.
2150 standing by.
Report from advanced unit. Gas company street barrier erected on Ponce Street. Not listed on 5 a.m. dry run. Also negative on city's advanced report on street repair. We're checking repair department now to see if it might be an emergency.
Look, I don't want to wait too long. They've been watching us. A delay might scare them off. Let's proceed as planned. Advise when ready. 10-4?
10-4. Headquarters to 3412 and 3216. Converge on gas company street barrier. Advise when in position.
$9:15, no sign of him.
They lost a little time in the garage. They should be here any second.
$21.50. Units in position. You may proceed. 10-4?
10-4.
Okay, man, come on, let's go. They're coming. Up you go.
Okay, Al, here they come. Let them have it.
Okay, drop it. Come on.
Headquarters to 2150. Headquarters to 2150.
2150 by.
Report from the state penitentiary. Wilson safely delivered by helicopter.
Okay, we got that.
Oh, another thing. On that street barrier. Negative report from emergency street repair.
Oh, that's just dandy. It's better late than never. Come on, let's go. See Highway Patrol again next week. Until then, remember, reckless driving doesn't determine who's right, only who's left. This is Roderick Crawford saying, see you next week.